Hey guys, I'm Psychotica, and this is the first tree. I've been wanting to play this game for a while, and I'm finally giving it a go. It just looks really pretty, and I mean, you have to play as a fox, so like, really, what more do you need? Let's go. Yeah, new game.
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah, a bit. You should get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
What's my name?
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
So one of the random voices in the sky has my name. That's neat. Do I have to hit another point before they talk again? No.
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
My baby.
She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other two children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
Okay, so I'm
The
on.
fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
What's that? Sorry, I'm on a quest. I should not get distracted by bunnies. I gotta find my children. Fairly important task I've got. But I was just gonna make the observation that I'm looking for a real old tree to tell me where my children are, which, that's fine. I assume these are like collectibles and I want to get them all. Oh god, they're everywhere. Unless these little lights that shine through trees aren't the things. No, they are. So, why are they way over here? I thought these little lights were supposed to be leading me to the tree. But, oh, what the fuck's that? Oh no, it's a dig thing.
Usually those kids would leave me alone, but somehow they could tell I was different. They made fun of how far away I lived. They called my dad a sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid, telling my dad stories I made up for hours. But after that show and tell, I didn't tell him much anymore. He didn't know exactly what was wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He carved me a tank and tried to tell me what it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
I didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The sad thing is that I'd pretty much forgotten until just now. There's so much I still don't know about him.
I'm sorry. He knows how much you love him. You're going to see him again soon and have some closure, I'm sure.
So I think I've gone off the beaten path, and I think that I skipped some spots because that seemed just really out of nowhere and off topic, but I want this light. I ran all the way over here. I'm gonna get this little light. Then I'm gonna run back to where the game was kind of pointing us initially and go there. But that just seemed really random. Like it was a part of the story for later. Oh god, I'm falling. Here's hoping there's no fall damage, or I just do that and scale the completely vertical surface of that mountain. Alright, let's go back to kind of where we're supposed to be, I guess. Oh, you can play this game with the arrow keys too. That's neat. I remember when I was a kid, like, you know, before I was a real gamer, I used to, like, have to use the arrow keys for movement. I couldn't use WASD, it just didn't make sense to me. And so anytime I played a game with WASD as the keybinds, I would change the keybinds to the arrow keys. And oh boy, I don't know how I played games now at this point. Now that I use WASD, I don't know how I ever used the mouse. I think the difference was that I was using a, like, laptop for games and stuff, and so the touchpad was much more accessible from the arrow keys than your mouse is if you're using the arrow keys. You know? You feel? Yeah, you feel. Looks like we got some more digging to do. Maybe this one will be more on topic, you know? Yeah. Let's hope.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
Alright, see, I feel like we were supposed to find that first and then find the other one. Because now the whole handed crafted tank makes more sense, and all the kids made fun of him because he had crafted. I don't know if that's why all the kids made fun of him. There's another shiny thing. Oh god, they're way out there. Okay, Is there really a specific order I'm supposed to be going in? Because I've lost it. If there is, I've lost it. I saw there's a truck over here. Vocalization for that purple truck there. I was thinking that was gonna be another dad memory. Oh shit! No! Got it. Well, I mean, if our pups weren't dead before, they sure probably are dead now. So I'm wasting time just running around. Or wait, are baby foxes called kits? Whatever. If our kits weren't dead before, they probably are now, because all I've been doing is just running around this random forested area. There's got to be a story behind this slide, right? Guess not. I mean, I guess we're just seeing all of the sort of things from his childhood, right? They aren't his dream, after all.
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade. You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me, so I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friends had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
Kids are dicks, man. That boat looked cool. Like, alright, I don't know about you guys, but I used to play with those little, like, wooden animals. Like, I think there was this like, specifically a rabbit that had, like, the little legs in the back that moved, and you pulled them around with a string, and then they'd, like, kind of do a walk, sort of, with their little, I don't know. They're cool. Basically, old school wooden toys like that are just really cool. They've got so much character. I don't care what anybody says. You rock that boat, dude. I also like that they actually sound like they're kind of like laying in bed, like kind of mumble talking, like, oh hey baby. I assume they're a couple, right? Like they're in bed together, or at least sleeping in the same vicinity as one another, and know a lot about each other's lives. What's the guy's name? If she said it at the beginning, I don't remember what she said. I just know her name's Rachel. This game's so pretty. love this art style so much. Cell shading is nice. That's what that's called, right? Cell shading? Like, I know Pokemon is cell shaded, and it looks kind of like that. So I assume that's what it is. Sorry if I'm being dumb. Which is very likely. There's more digging up there. Is it gonna be another toy? Right, so all those kids made fun of him for show and tell, and they made fun of him more, and Dad had to guess that his toys that he carved weren't cool enough, which is really being a Debbie Downer, Dad. Like, your toys are so cool. You should have said something generic, like, oh, they're all just jealous of you. Like, when, I don't know, like, I know that's really generic. What is that? I'm about to run over here for nothing, but like, what? Alright, I'll come back to that. But I see something, and I want to know what it is. But yeah, like, the generic, like, parent response of, oh, don't even pay any attention to them, they're just jealous of you. Oh, it's chocolate with a little bugs on it. Aww. But yeah, those generic parent answers, I actually am okay with them. Because when I was a little kid, when my mom would be like, oh, Rachel, just don't pay attention to them, they're just jealous of you, I would not really believe her, but it would help me to be like, yeah, they just jealous. I don't know. Like, I knew in my heart of hearts that that wasn't why they were being mean, but it still just kind of helped. Getting compliments is always nice, and so, like, usually they're just jealous of you comes along with a compliment, like, oh, they're just jealous of how funny you are, or oh, they're just jealous of how pretty you are, or things like that. And I don't know. Does anybody else's parents tell them stuff like that? Like, oh.
The more I withdrew, I asked myself, why talk to anybody anyway? Why bother when I'm happy by myself? I started drawing a lot, mostly animals I saw in the woods by my home. I then imagined designing my own hideouts with things like TVs and pantries full of chips and cookies. I think that idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints started my career. I found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised, but I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having a place to call your own.
And now look at us. Well, if you count renting in an overpriced city.
It's as close as we can get for now.
Yeah, but I forgot what I was saying, because I'm like that. My brain is very flaky. But I'm sure it was something. I know it's related to getting compliments as a kid. And I was asking if anybody else's parents gave them, like, that excuse of, or not really excuse, but like tried to cheer you up by saying, oh, they're just jealous of you, don't pay any attention to them.